Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today we get to work on a fun one. We finally get to touch a conditional access policy. So we're going to go to the secure score recommendation for administrators. Require multi-factor authentication for administrative roles. They have a bare minimum set of recommended administrative roles in here, and there's same kind of implementation steps that you're going to see on all of the other recommendations that relate to conditional access. So let's scoot over here to Entra, and we're going to go to Protect and Secure Conditional Access. All right, so in our policies, we're going to say require MFA for administrators. Under users, we're going to select users and groups, and we're going to select directory roles. And I like to do the bulk of these, honestly. But it really depends on what you have in your environment. Exchange administrators is a big one. Let's see, billing administrators, conditional access administrators, make sure we grab that one. Help desk administrators. Privileged authentication and privileged role administrators, definitely. Security administrators. Teams administrators. User administrator. Viva Goals administrator is a new one. I haven't messed with that one too much. SharePoint. So that should meet the bare necessity that Microsoft needs for its recommendation. And as always, you want to exclude your break glass admin account. We're going to apply that to all cloud apps. Under any condition, and we're going to give it a grant access with require multi-factor authentication. And we're going to turn that bad boy on. So I'll turn this on in a second. After I disable security defaults on this tenant, that's a good point, is that when you have security defaults enabled, you can't actually use conditional access yet. So definitely go back and turn that off before you try and put in a CA policy. But after I get that resolved, I'm going to hit create on this, and then anytime anybody with a global administrator or any of those other ones actually authenticates, doesn't matter what app it is, they're going to be required to do multi-factor authentication. All right, so we need to navigate over to the Azure AD portal for this at portal.azure.com. We're going to go into Azure Active Directory. We're going to go down to our properties, and then in here we're going to go to manage security defaults, and we're going to disable this. And my organization is using conditional access, and we're going to hit save. All right, now let's go redo that. All right, so coming back to the conditional access policy, we've gone ahead and set it up the name again. Because I was off camera, I went ahead and spent the time to actually select all of the roles in the tenant that have administrator in the title. And then we have our grant control. Require multi-factor authentication. And then it's always going to give you this warning down here if you're using your break glass admin account. You don't have to worry about this too much. So I understand that my account will be impacted by this policy. I am a global administrator and I should be two-factoring to get into any of the Azure portals. So we're going to click create. And we see the successful message up there. We know that we got our policy in place, and within 24 hours that secure score should update. So we're going to keep doing a few more conditional access policies, but this is the first one to kick it off, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.